Greetings YouTube, Khundes here, and let's continue our Attack on Rome campaign. Where we last left off, the Ottomans had been pieced out, and we were trying so hard to get rid of our debt, which was actually probably going to go pretty damn well. Which also means that we can now think about expanding a little. Oh hey, you're holy crap, dying. Okay, Georgia is allied with Circassia. Maybe I can attack that. Albania calls me against Serbia. This is a war that they have started. Wait. That I deem utterly unacceptable. Serbia is allied with Bosnia. I wanted to do this war. You know what? I'll take the prestige and the Diplo rep hits. And I will let Albania die. And then I'll eat Serbia. And I will get to eat all of Serbia. Let's build a claim on Albania. If I'm lucky, I will get that claim. I will take... I don't want to lose ducats, but I do like military points. Or I can lose some prestige. I really don't want to lose the ducats. Maybe I can wait like a month. Leave the event be. I have totally betrayed Skandergod, who has saved me from the Ottomans initially. We have gained trade protection against Crimea again because Crimea is an idiot. I am trying to improve relations with my little uppity vassal while I consume the other. You can just do what you want at this point. Because we are going to scheme about doing more wars. Albania cancelled military access, does not concern me. You are not going to win. Trade League of Novgorod was disbanded because Georgia ate. Georgia hungry. I have no manpower. But I really want to attack both of these guys. Where does the Ottoman wish to expand next? In my entire nation, of course, and my vassal's nation, and the Mamluks, and Karaman. Interesting. Okay, I have hired the engineer, and I lost a lot of ducats. I can name a new rival. I didn't want to name any of these guys as a rival. That was the issue. Poland is getting Austria'd. Also, I don't really have a claim. I should have a claim. Maybe after Albania. Because I suspect Albania is about to get eaten by Serbia. When that happens, I will be able to declare on Serbia and just consume all of it. And this appeals to me greatly. I do want to kill Venice, though. Venice, who's unfortunately allied to Savoy. Have to be careful with aggressive expansion, because I did piss off a bunch of people. Still no claims at the ready. Poland is fighting for his dear life, but Austria, Hungary, and Baden. Austria is fighting Poland, Bohemia, Lithuania, and Bosnia. That's a pretty big war, if you think about it. Although at this point, Lithuania becomes somewhat easier pickings, minus the fact he's allied with Sweden. Ottomans was building a spy network and was discovered. Kind of funny. The force limit of the Ottomans will always be a threat to me. They're now up to 29. I feel like it was smaller. I could take up in military despite being ahead of time. I don't really want to do that. I do want to switch focus though to admin, because as per my previous failed attempt, it was try number 3, I really enjoyed religious ideas for everything it'll afford me. So I want to keep doing that. Tunis raided my coast, doesn't matter. The empire runs on paper, indeed it does. We are so close to being able to tech up. Can I get points? Clergy, can you give me points? Too long. Merchants can give me some merchants can give me some ducats. I should probably give them some more land. Do I have any more trade centers? I technically have 2 more, but don't really have anything else for merchants. Unfortunately, because I didn't state these things. I'm not gonna make more states yet. Yeah, all of these states are terrible. Canadians might be not terrible when it's a full-on state, but I'm not there yet. Trade dispute against Venice. I can almost smell this stack up. And holy crap, do I need my current king to die. Despite the fact that he's a really good siege general. He sieged Huddevendigar by himself. Like a champion. Why is my fleet attritioning itself? It makes no sense. Also, there's 3 trade ships in there. It's not really a trade fleet. It still represents 0.20 ducats. Oh, but it's because we have a really damaged cog that I probably stole from the Ottomans. Thing is, if he makes a conquest of Huddevendigar, I will be in trouble. Then again, I say this, but then Muscovy will come riding down and will crush them, so... Lithuania expanded the Golden Horde, that bothers me. You have strong friends, and you're guaranteed by Lithuania, so you have a lot of strong friends. I'm at 5 out of 5 Diplo slots, so I can't go higher. Royal Marriage of Albania. That's about to be free. I will fabricate a claim on your face. Excellent. It is done. I could have just, like, let Albania get eaten, release Albania as a vassal, and then be able to reconquest a bunch of people, but it's not really something I want to do right now, because I don't want to go to war with Venice anyway. I'm missing about 60 points here. You're about to listen to me, Ramazan. That is going to be a fine day for our nation, when you do. In the meantime, manpower debt, still 5,000. When can I get manpower for my nobles? It's 6 years, it's gonna be a while. I still also need to repay these 5 loans, which we will succeed in doing. Hopefully sooner rather than later. We're about to tech up in Diplotech. Useful. Oh, come on. 2 points. 2 monarch points! We got provincial unrest in a lot of places. Mostly Kandari separatists, which will not fully go away before exhaustion goes down. Moldavian separatists. Ottoman separatists are the real problem here, but part of it will go away when my overextension goes away. Well, it's only 17%, that's not much. Ah, we can tech up in Diplo, perfect. Austria calls me against Bohemia and Poland, and... who has demanded what? Oh, you want this stuff. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Allow me to establish that I want this stuff. And then I will accept. Alright. And he's not transferring them to me. Because he is a terrible ally. Alright. That said, I don't really plan on helping. Don't know what you expect me to do, Austria, but I don't see myself as particularly useful. I don't really want anything to do with this war, really. I accept it, but more out of formality and out of desire to keep our alliance. More than anything. Actually, did you demand any of... Well, you've undemanded this thing. Which means now I get to demand this stuff, maybe. I'm very interested in this thing. For now. Yeah. It's a good start. Alright, let's get religious ideas started. We're gonna be focusing admin because we want those religious ideas. Can abolish a tax. Can I get money for my burgers? Get some money for my burgers. I don't want to lose the stability, so I'll abolish attacks and be very salty about such a waste of money. Trying to repay the loans here, you stupid burgers. Made them happy again, but it's not really something I care about right now. Could hire advisors, but I'm not gonna do that until my debts are repaid. Which is unfortunate, because my king is terrible. The hair is better, but the hair is old. Which is really unfortunate. Oh, we're capped in military points. But that's okay, now I can afford to tech up and not be slapped by unbalanced research. How am I doing for Age of Discovery? I have two of them. I have Large City and the Renaissance. I am still annexing this guy. Serbia is allied with Bosnia, who is only allied with Serbia. You know what, I'm gonna go do my own war. Because the war against Poland, I really don't care about. Bosnia refuses this call, that's even more interesting. Let's go take Lecce. The fact that Bosnia refused the call is interesting. Makes me want to vassalize Serbia to replace Bulgaria as a vassal. I don't need legitimacy, so I'll get the papal authority. Patriarch authority. Oh hey, Bosnia has given up a province. We could use more soldiers, we certainly could. We certainly could use more soldiers. Why am I attritioning myself in my own country? We are zigzagging helplessly. Okay, get stack wiped. Demanded money from the clergy has expired, so their influence is now really high, which is problematic. But it's as long as it doesn't go past. Oh hey, our king finally died. Not a bad thing. Burghers want influence. I don't want the nobility to gain influence, so we'll do it that way. Which makes the nobles kind of unhappy. The clan of Cossack power has expired, which is fine. I can grant monopoly charters to my nobles and then admiralship, and then get 100 diplo points. Not bad. Nobles, not so much. Split you in half. Good, Venice does not have a claim on Kosovo. Don't know what you expect to be doing, Bulgaria, but if it's fight my war for me, I'm all for it. The everlasting friendship, alright. Bulgaria's fighting the Serbs. By himself. Like a boss. Without my help, and he might actually not lose. That's interesting. He actually won. Bulgaria won against Serbia, without my involvement. Oh, and Ramazan is loyal now. Alright. Go vassals. Kill them for me. Do I have mercs? This looks like an entire merchant detachment. Take 6 mercs, go park them on the city, on the fort. Are there any mercs in here? I have 1. 7 mercs. Seven mercs. Get the hell out. Okay. Because this does not cost manpower. Alright. Why aren't we stack wiping him? This is getting kind of ridiculous. Why is he surviving every single stack wipe attempt? Do I have a general for this army? I do. He still has manpower to replenish himself with. And unfortunately, we kind of don't. Alright, let's go. Meat Army versus Serbia. We're fighting two very similar flags. Alright, Serbia's been stack wiped. Gonna liberate Bulgaria and then go back to recovering manpower. Easy war. Easy cheap war. Free land. Gold mine. All good stuff. I think I will vassalize Serbia. Because that way I can then strike at Bosnia, shove them inside Serbia. If only this guy would annex faster, but we take what we can get. Go sit on Macedonia. Oh nice, Bulgaria is now going ham in Lithuania. Not that we'll be able to demand anything, but you know, you win some, you lose some. Austrian conquest of Halix. Oh, he's decided that that's what he wants. It's kind of unfortunate. Maybe I'll send mercs at this war and go do stuff with mercs. Might not be a bad idea. Let the manpower recover and let the mercs, you know, pull their weight. I like this idea. I can now statehood the Vendigar, which I don't really care to do much. I will stab up because I expect... That's fighting talk! Damn it, Diplo points. Should probably stab up once more and get rid of the Kandari separatists. Why is Bessarabia still so full of unrest? War exhaustion, separatism, all good reasons. Brandenburg was white-pieced. Because we're not winning this war, because Austria is a fool. But I am helping him, and I do want him to win in some way. Come on, mercs. Finish that siege so we can go deal with Poland. I do suspect Lithuania may want out very soon. Not that we'll be able to get anything from it, but if we do get something, more power for us, right? Not bad, not bad. You're annexing too slowly. Because I can't afford to have a third vassal in terms of unrest. We've lost our admiral. Yeah, I really can't afford a third vassal. Bulgaria as is a tricky situation. It'll be done in 13 years. I can't be at war for 13 years. Can I hire a Diplo Rep advisor? No, I cannot. Diplo Rep is as high as it's going to be for a while. I would have hired a Diplo Rep advisor. Raise war taxes, but they're not free, so I'm gonna wait. I will make free war taxes my next birth, though. Where are my mercs? Where did I send my mercs? Oh, I sent them here. Oh, good. I sent them to the Wargle. And then my side can have the Wargle. And Poland's coming to fight me. We're defending in the woods with no leader. I don't want to lose stability, so I'll take some inflation. Come on, vassals. Reinforce me. Alright. Great success. I have the Wargle. Let's go sit on Podol. Pretty sure Austria will give it to me. If it gets to it. We've renewed the 3 loans we took to crush the Ottomans. Serbia is now technically ready to become a vassal. I'm having second thoughts, second guessing. Because I don't know if I want to pay for that. I'm also reinforcing my mercs, which is costing me money. Damn it, so much money wasted on mercs. Oh hey, Muscovy jumped on Lithuania, who now is only allied to Sweden. Which means Muscovy is crushing Sweden. A fine thought. If I do say so myself. We're partitioning Poland, Lithuania early. Except there's no Germany, there's a Byzantium instead. We are pretty good. But now Georgia is becoming a source. Oh, manpower! I have manpower and rebels. I have rebels. Bump up stability. buy down or exhaustion. This takes care of most flavors of remaining rebels. Why is Aldenia so upset? Controlled by nobility and my nobles are unhappy, that's why. I can call it diet. Make the nobles happy again. Victory! That's it? All this for that? Well, alright then. I don't really want to core Serbia, that's the issue. I can't afford to vassalize him right this second. Because if I do, I'm pretty sure Bulgaria will become unruly. Poland has rivaled me. Kind of unfortunate. Kind of okay. Bulgaria is a bit more stable. I think I'm going to vassalize Serbia anyway, and I'm going to throw prestige at... I'm going to throw prestige at the problem. I'll get a coalition of Serbia. Meh. Give me all your ducats. You don't need them. Alright. Now. Oh, wow. Only Serbia's unhappy. The other two are super loyal still. So Venice. We'll need to talk about the part of that, but that's not the part that's important right now. The part that's important right now is killing this guy. But who will collect the tax, damn it? Declare war for Serbia's claim. And then we'll improve relations with Serbia. With Serbia. You are extremely unhappy about what I'm doing, but you don't matter, because you are my food. Let's improve relations. Now, yep, the vassals are stable. Surprising, I did not expect that to be the case. Wait, I should not throw the manpower here. I should throw the mercs. This is an easy war. Let the vassals and the mercs deal with it. Can repay a loan. I can even repay 2 more loans. Alright. Oh, I can only repay 1 more loan, sorry. Because my loans are getting fairly big. But we're pretty soon to being able to repay a 2nd loan. Which is fine by me. Yeah, next month we'll repay our loan. Okay, can I appoint a general to this army? I'm gonna stack wipe this guy. Or at least try to. And then... Ah, don't attach to me. Alright, fine, I'll just siege the fort. Let the vassals deal with this war. Administrating an empire. The Mamluks gained a thing. Price of paper goes up. Cool. Can repay 1 of my loans. We are down to only 2 loans, and our manpower debt is non-existent. Perfect. Simply perfect. Lithuania is now getting killed by Muscovy. Go, Muscovy, go! I believe in you. How are the vassals? As long as the vassals stay where they are, I'm good. Which means I can even get Serbia to listen to me. And this is a fantastic thought. And I'm at 5 out of 5 Diplo slots because Albania no longer exists. Ramazan is capped. Muscovy, I need to marry you because apparently I'm not married to you. And now if Ivan, who is 40, dies, I will get on the Muscovite throne. And that is extremely relevant to my interests. And apparently I need to go kill some Bosnians. Unfortunate. I'll get a general from these guys. Oh wow, we were getting 4 shock guys. While Tunis is raiding my coast, because of course they are. We've lost the other 4 shock guy. That's sad. Now that the nobility is not part of this, why is there still so much unrest? I have no idea. Hello Bosnia. Called you Serbia. Hello Bosnia. Goodbye Bosnia. Now let's go replenish our manpower debt. Serbia's about to listen to me. He will be made into obedience. So we consume the Balkans. Then Venice. Oh hey, it's a Croatian province, so it's not a Bosnian core. That's actually kind of funny. Which means Bosnia has no purpose in existing anymore. Being guaranteed by the Ottomans actually does not matter. If I ever wanted a truce with the Ottomans, I could jump on Ragusa, who is allied with Milan, who is still fairly strong. And you have Trade League. Luca is edible. Ah, crap. Basilia Regency. Did I have a heir? I did have a heir. He is 3 years old. The regent is terrible. But at least we can still declare wars. Let's marry a bunch of people still. I mean, I had to expect that this would happen. My king was pretty old at this point. Still married to Austria, thankfully. Violence never solved anything. No, indeed it did not. Ah, that's unfortunate. I'm taking that alone. Fine, I'm taking that alone. To expand faster. We've taken another loan. Georgia is only allied with Circassia, who is a tributary of Crimea. Really? This would allow me to attack Crimea without pulling in all of that garbage. Interesting. I'm very tempted. I can jump on Circassia, call in Georgia as a co-belligerent, and fight Crimea. How many troops does that entail, though? Crimea has 10,000 troops, but no manpower. He might not actually accept the call. Georgia would not accept the call right now. Likewise, Circassia would not accept... Oh! I could go fight Georgia with no problem. I'll make Abkhazia the war goal. And then I have 11 boats. I can make an invasion force of 11. And go conquer myself a Georgia. I'm sure no one will mind, right? I have expended aggressively a little, but no one of value truly cares, right? Really also glad I pushed the Ottomans out of the Balkans entirely. Means they won't ally something problematic. They've allied mostly garbage at this point. Get on boats. And click on the Ottomans, I clicked on my boats. I've left behind only 5 dudes, that's okay. Of course he went to hide his boats. But not for long! For Byzantium is on the case. Oh hey, Georgia is walking through the Ottomans. That's hilarious. What are the Ottomans doing? They only have a truce with me, so they will probably want to expand at some point. Bosnia is done. Transfer all of it to Serbia and feed it all to Serbia. Pay some Diplo points for it. But then not have to worry about that. Priceless. Bosnia cares, but Bosnia's gone. Excellent. I can build buildings, but I still need to repay these loans. Come on, drop faster. I will full annex Georgia. And once that's done, I'll have actually a proper launching pad to attack Circassia and Crimea, which would be Georgia itself. Quite like this turn of events. Take the 7. Okay, Georgia is bothering Ramazan. Interesting how these things work. Where are these guys walking to? Macedonia is a good pickup point for the mercs. Okay, come here. Alright. And apparently I've reached the end of the episode. So for now, I'll thank you guys for watching. And I will see you next time, where we will totally conquer Georgia. And, nice, I stole a boat. Yes, we will conquer Georgia. And, see where we go from there. Probably conquer some more Caucasia. See you guys next time!